So it's fawn season. Does are having their babies all over. One interesting thing about baby fawns is that when they're born, they can't keep up with their mom for about 3 or 4 weeks. They're kind of weak. They can stand and walk around, but they can't run as fast as mom. So if something were to approach mom dangerous, she would run and the baby would be eaten. So to avoid that situation, mom actually parks her babies in a safe spot, makes them lay down and makes them stay there for about the first 3 or 4 weeks. And that's where we end up getting a lot of calls. You're doing some gardening or going through your yard and you tend to find these babies curled up in your yard and you call us. The nice thing about those guys is that they're typically healthy. Mom parked them there, thought it was a safe spot, and she comes back periodically to feed them and take care of them. Today we do have a true orphan here with us. We're going to do a quick physical exam. We can see under here how this baby's legs are nicely folded up underneath it. Now that's what we're going to see when mom parks her baby in your yard. Usually the head will be curled up to its side, and that would be the sign of a pretty healthy baby. This baby came in kind of with its legs out like that, with its head down, and that is a sign of a baby that's not doing very well. So if you find a baby sort of outstretched in an awkward position with nothing around that could have bumped it, or you find it on its side, breathing hard, if you find it crying for 4 or 5 hours straight at a time, that's bad. The baby might get up and cry once in a while, but it'll typically calm down, curl up, and go back to sleep, and the mom will come back within a few hours to feed it again. So we do have a true orphan here, and we talked through the finder on this situation very carefully to make sure it was a true orphan, because mom's going to be much better caretaker than we are. We want to keep them with mom if we can. So I'm just feeling the limbs here to make sure they're okay. This baby's a little bit dehydrated, and I can feel the spine pretty well and the ribs, and it's pretty thin as well. You can check out both ears, and then the eyes and the face, they seem to be doing well. The mouth, a little bit dehydrated. Tell this guy's hungry. And then we can go ahead and make it stand. So it's a pretty young, close to being newborn. Standing very well, a little bit weak, but that's again why they can't keep up with mom for the first 3 or 4 weeks. They have to do a lot of resting and growing to be able to maintain. I like that this fawn is nice and perky. It's ready to get fed. And I can't really find anything wrong with it besides being thin and dehydrated. So we're going to go ahead and get this fawn weaned onto some formula and get it with a licensed rehabilitator who will care for it until release.